welcome back to another astrology reading. Today's reading is for all my Taurus friends out there, and we're going to be looking into the challenge for this month of August. The advice, if you take the advice, if you don't take the advice. Following an oracle card reading, I've combined both my Moonology Messages Oracle and my Moonology Oracle decks together. We'll be pulling from those, as well as wrapping it up with an angel number. Okay, Taurus. All right, Spirit, what challenge will my Taurus friends face this month? The challenge. The Tower. So this doesn't necessarily have to be negative. However, it is a challenge. So on the surface, it's not going to seem like a very good thing that happens. But it's absolutely necessary is what I'm feeling with this. You're going to have a radical shift this month. A sudden change. Or it could be an aha moment. You finally figure something out that you haven't been able to figure out, and it's going to spark a radical shift. Okay. What is the advice? What advice does Spirit have for Taurus about this Tower? Standing your ground. Persevering, defending your position. If it's for the highest good, if what you're standing by is of the highest good, then persevere to it. But perhaps for some of you, this could be something that exposes something in your life that does not serve you. And therefore you need to make a decision, to leave it behind or to take it on, accept it, or change from it. What other piece of advice does Spirit have for this challenge? Collaboration. The Three of Pentacles upright. Teamwork. So find the people in your tribe that have the best, that have your interests at heart, and lean on them. Whether that's advice that they may have for you, whether it's something physical they can help you out with, whatever it may be, now will be the time to utilize your team, your family, your soul family, what have you. So this is the advice. Stand your ground if it serves you. If it doesn't serve you, reevaluate and lean on your soul tribe, your family, lean on the people who have your best interest at heart. So if you don't take the advice, Ten of Swords, upright, painful endings. Two of Wands, choices. Planning in the dark with the Two of Wands. So making a choice based on muddled information or non-true information, something that you do not see clear enough to do. And it's going to bring about heartache and a painful ending. Yeah. Then we have the Queen of Swords upright. And this is about an objective. So the objective being, you don't take the advice. You're not going to have the information. You're not going to have the constructive criticism, which is what this card also means, to make a proper decision on your choices. And it will lead to painful ending. So if you do take the advice, what happens if Taurus does take the advice? Slow and steady wins the race. Knight of Pentacles upright. This is a very efficient, committed, hardworking energy. That is very practical. Slow and consistent pace. Judgment has to do with looking at one's life, contemplating your purpose, and evaluating yourself. And when you're in this tower moment and you're standing by, well, before you stand by to what you need to stand by to, self-evaluate, look inwards to make sure that what you're standing by is what you really want to stand by. And that evaluation, because you could go either way. You could realize, like, you know what, I don't really feel this, or what have you. And it could change the trajectory. So employ a lot of self-evaluation in this process, especially when this tower moment comes up. Almost like remove yourself to go inward and to really soul search to make sure what you're going to do next. Employing your team, collaborating with people of like-mindedness and the people that have your best interest at heart is going to help you stand your ground and persevere. And so, yeah, if you do take the advice, your judgment, your self-evaluation on yourself is going to come in handy and allow this Knight of Pentacles energy to help you see to the end of this tower. Slow and steady wins a race. Calm, cool, and collected. All right. Let's pull up our Moonology cards. Okay, Spirit, what Moonology card would you wish Taurus to have today? You've got two, one of each. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. And cut your losses. So what I'm getting with this is to allow for a clear sailing for this energy, the new romantic energy coming in. And also notice there's a justice scale right here. And then we had judgment, which is about self-evaluation. what I'm getting with this is you're going to need to do some reevaluation when this romantic energy comes up. Reevaluating your position in your life, reevaluating everything to do with this relationship, I feel is very important for some reason. Maybe it's because of your past. Maybe it's because of this specific person. Maybe it's because of where you are in your life. It'll look different on everybody. But yeah, don't just jump into it without fully comparing the scales. Pros and cons list kind of thing. Here is about cutting your losses. This is, I feel, more, I mean, it could definitely have, it can be meaning this, and I think it is meaning this, but for other people, it's meaning the Tower card, and it's about figuring out what serves you and what does not, because that changes in our life all the time. Our situations change, and the people in our life sometimes change too. Who you thought you knew sometimes turns out that you really didn't know them in the first place. And so what this card is saying, and what's interesting too, is that it's like another self-evaluation card. Like, in order to cut your losses, you need to figure out what losses to cut and why. And this Knight of Pentacles energy is very slow. It's very calculating. It's strategic. Whatever this Tower moment is, and it's going to be different on everybody, take the time to really figure out what serves you and what does not. Whatever does not serve you in a positive way, kick to the curb. And that can also go for the romantic issues or people, situations, whatever. Okay. Last but not least, we'll do our angel number. Oh. That came out really quick. 5555. This is about a great transformation. And that's what the Tower card is. It's a revelation. It's like a sudden change, like, oh my God moment. It doesn't always have to be negative. It doesn't always have to be a disaster. And this card is saying clarity. This card is saying you aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are a beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you're accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Everything is happening by design the way it is supposed to. Even this. So remember that when it happens. Remember that it's for a reason, and that reason, you have the power to make that reason be positive. That's what I'm trying to say. You hold the power. And that's all starts from going within and being honest with yourself and your situation. Okay. Until next time, I'll see you later.